Yes, my people. It's your boy Kizzy Talk Sports. You can call me Kizzy. You get me? Listen, we're back with another one. You get me? This one here, we're gonna do Kizzy's top 5 young players to look out for during the World Cup. You get me? Listen, if you're just landing in now, smash the likes on the way in, subscribe to the channel, do all of that good stuff. You feel me? But listen, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Yeah. Obviously, before I get into the top 5 players, I just want to get into a little piece of breaking news. It's come out from David Ornstein that Bayern Munich are exploring a deal for highly rated 17-year-old Liverpool left winger Rio Ungamoa. Yeah, I repeat, Bayern Munich are exploring a deal for highly rated 17-year-old Liverpool left winger Rio Ungamoa. Bit of breaking news for you, you know what I mean? And listen, I can't lie. This one's a bit of a curveball. It's come out of nowhere. It's a bit of a madness, if you ask me. 17-year-old winger from Liverpool. Bayern Munich, do they really need him? I don't know. But listen, it's one for the future, 100%. So if they could snap that deal up and snatch him from under Liverpool's noses, then listen, that would be a nice little hijack deal. I can't even lie to you. That'd be a good piece of business for Bayern Munich, especially with the news coming out that Michael Elise is the reported 150 million Galactico signing that Florentino Perez is looking to put a bid in for. Big up my brother Nems every time. You know what I'm saying? Big up Nems in the cut always. That's my brother, you know. Even though he's a bit of a madman at times. Big up Nems every time. You feel me? But listen, let's get into the top 5 under 21 players to look out for at the 2026 World Cup. So obviously, this is just my personal opinion. These are 5 players that I feel like this could be a tournament where they not necessarily announce themselves, but, well, yeah, technically announce themselves on the world stage. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Obviously, some of these players, or nearly all of these players, I expect people to know. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are at top clubs, some of them not so much, but they're talked about names in football right now anyway. Yeah. So with that being said, my first person obviously Due is already out there, man. We already know about Due. You get what I'm trying to say? So obviously there's not really too much to say on Due. You get me? Due is Due. Like some of these other players, I feel like are not so necessarily in the limelight like that, or not yet anyway. Yeah. So let's just start off. My first option being 18-year-old center attacking midfielder from Bayern Munich, Leonard Karl. Yeah. Leonard Karl has been selected for the Germany squad this summer. Yeah. Highly rated young German international, 18 years of age. He played 40 games this season in all competitions and provided 9 goals, 8 assists with 1,984 minutes played. Yeah. So what that tells me is he's efficient. You get me? He's efficient. Young player, only just turned 18 years old. Big up my brother GK every time. Big up GK in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, big up GK every time. Leonard Karl would be my first option. You get me? I think Leonard Cole for Germany can be a shining light. I said to KJ and Mido the other day on All Bleed Red Ep 2. If you haven't already, go and check that out. I said to them, I see Germany as a dark horse. And when I look at their squad, I look at Leonard Cole and I say, yeah, cool, he's only 18 years old, but he plays with the maturity of someone that's 25, 26, and he's 18. It's scary. Yeah. So if he can get the required minutes for a talent like that, I expect him to light up the World Cup. I think he'll be, by the time the World Cup's finished, I think he'll be a player on the top of everyone's tongues in terms of speaking, you know what I'm saying, name and lights, all of that. You get me? Yeah? So that's my first option. My second option, yeah? My second option is 20-year-old Mika Götze from Ajax. Yeah? Young Mika Götze from Ajax, 20 years old, left winger, can play in the 10, can play left wing. More of a left winger, if we're being completely honest. He played 44 games this season across all competitions, registering 17 goals and 15 assists, amassing 3,570 minutes worth of game time this season just gone, and he produced 17 goals and 15 assists. Yeah, this kid right now is probably one of the most exciting young wingers in world football at the minute. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of big clubs looking at him. My club, Arsenal, being one of them. And I think with a Belgian side that you could say are past the golden generation, in terms of this kid here, he's probably their next big star. You get me? If I'm being completely honest, I think he's Belgium's next big star. You look at your Hazards, your De Bruyne's, all these types of players. I think Götze has got the potential to be, you know what I'm saying, a superstar. But it's all about making the right moves for your career. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think with him going to the World Cup with Belgium, if he can get another player, if he can get enough game time, I think by the time this World Cup finishes, that's another player that, you know, is going to be on everyone's radar. You get me? Because he's cold. He's a cold baller. Yeah. My third choice is Luka Vuskovic. Yeah? Luka Vuskovic. A Tottenham player. If you're an Arsenal fan right now, you probably don't want to hear this, but I have to be honest. Yeah. Luka Vuskovic, Tottenham player, loaned out to Hamburg last season in the Bundesliga. For a 19-year-old centre-back, you know, 6 goals, 1 assist, 2,652 minutes played. Obviously, you don't necessarily look at a defender and talk about his goal scoring ability or, you know, his goal contributions. But this guy is I can't lie, he looks like he's going to be a monster. And I'm not happy that Spurs have got a player like that, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, if you watch him, powerful, you know what I'm saying, strong, good ball playing centre back. He's proper. Yeah, he is proper. The kid's only 19 years old, isn't it? Yeah, Croatian international. Yeah, for me, Vuskovic has probably he's probably, for me, one of the strong candidates to walk away with young player of the tournament. You get me? I know Enzo Fernandez won it at the last World Cup. I think this Vuskovic has got the capabilities to walk out of this tournament with young player of the tournament. You get me? Because he is a monster. Like, when I'm telling you, this kid is proper stuff. Listen, if you haven't, go and watch him. Yeah, Luka Vuskovic, proper player. Yeah, 19 years old. My next choice, and if you're a Chelsea fan, then you'll know all about him. Didn't really get much game time, if any, at Chelsea. Now at Strasbourg, and is probably one of their better players. Yeah, I'm talking about the likes of Diego Moreira. Yeah, Diego Moreira, another Belgium international. Previously played his football for for the Portugal youth national team, but then obviously when he went on his path to Chelsea, fell out of favour. You know what I'm saying? Really fell down the pecking order. Went to Strasbourg at the start. It wasn't really going well for him, but he's found his feet now, and he looks like a proper player. He's probably been one of the better players in the league last season, isn't it? Yeah. He registered in what, 42 games, 5 goals, 9 assists, yeah, over 2,932 minutes. Now I know you'll probably say to me, there's not really much output, but don't worry about the output right now. He's 21 years old, yeah. If you haven't already, go and watch this kid, because I'm telling you now, he's a player that can play at left back, he can play at left wing, he can probably play on the right as well. The kid is versatile, yeah. Proper cold player. And I think the more positions that you can play, I think the better player you are, you know, if I'm being completely honest, in it. Like these versatile players, when you see them play, I don't know, a player like, let's use Saka, for example. Saka played at left back, played at left wing, played at right wing, can play in the 10. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These guys that are versatile are very useful players. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And not only is he versatile, but he has quality. Yeah, he has quality. I think if I'm not mistaken, he's left-footed. You know what I'm saying? Left-footed player, quality player, quality player. I think Belgium have actually got some decent talents coming through right now, innit? I can't lie, with the likes of Diego Moreira and Mika Götze. And listen, obviously, the last one for me, if you watch Premier League football, you will know him. You get me? My fifth option is Nico O'Reilly, yeah? 53 games played this season, 9 goals, 6 assists, 21 years of age, 4,044 minutes played. Listen, I don't need to really talk too much about Nico O'Reilly. I think he's the talk of the town right now in terms of English fullbacks. You know what I mean? This kid, he originally started out as an attacking midfielder in the City Youth Academy. You know what I'm saying? He's a midfielder, but he now has his trade at left back. Pep Guardiola, you know, the magician, must have seen something in him to make him think that he can, you know, play him at left back. And if I'm being completely honest, if you would have said to me 12 months ago that Miles Lewis Skelly wouldn't be on the plane to the World Cup, I would have called you a madman, innit? But this kid has come out of nowhere and just absolutely took over the game, innit? And the one thing I love about him, innit, I can't lie to you, the one thing I love about Nico O'Reilly is you just can't stop him. You get me? You just can't stop him. Yeah, you know what he wants to do, but you just can't stop him. Do you get me? And they're the best players. When you know what a player wants to do, but you just can't stop him. You get me? Them players there, they're ruthless. Do you understand? And I think Nico O'Reilly, it's his first tournament, so he could be nervous. You never know. But from what I see, he doesn't come across as that type to me, innit? It looks like to me he's probably going to grab the opportunity with both hands. And that's another player that, as well as Vuskovic, I look at and I say, listen, this kid could come out of this tournament as one of the best young players at this tournament. All of these players have got the capabilities of being one of the best young players at the tournament. Do you get what I'm trying to say? 2 secs, chat. Give me 2 secs. Yeah, like I said, all of these players that I've mentioned have got the capabilities of being young player of the tournament. You know what I'm saying? But it's just about getting the necessary minutes to do that. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not saying that these players will go on to do that, but these are just my 5 top young players to look out for in this 2026 World Cup. I mean, listen, let me know your thoughts. I know this was a bit of a short live stream, innit? But obviously, it's only top 5. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But listen, these are my top 5 young players. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, man. But listen, that's my top 5 young players. Let me know in the comments who we should be looking out for. I've given you my 5. If you'd like to drop a comment in the chat after the stream is done and tell me your 5, then that would be beautiful. You get what I'm trying to say? And listen, guys, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Make sure you're smashing them likes. It's been your boy Kizzy. I'm out, yeah?